What's happening, you guys? I'm going to try to do this as best I can to have y'all coming around because my thing don't swivel. But today I just want to talk about not being afraid to cut off what does not serve you anymore. Okay? Do not be afraid. Don't. Because one of the best things that you can do for yourself is to let go of what you feel is dead weight. If it's not serving you, let it go. Let it go. I'm going to tell y'all a situation that just happened to me yesterday. I'm getting ready to make myself some breakfast, so bear with me. For those of you that, well, you should know, I'm homeless. Maybe you don't if you have not been following me, because this is a newer channel. But I am homeless, and I am right now staying with a friend who has been so gracious to open up their house to me. And it's been literally since 2021, since the end of 2021, October 2021, I became homeless, and I had been trying to get on my feet with, through different situations, staying with different people, and it really has proved to be quite exhausting. I might, say. So, I, in the beginning of me becoming homeless, I spoke to people in my family to try to get someone to allow me to stay with them. And because I'm not a Christian, I was denied access. And that hurt me because we're supposed to be family. So I don't care if I'm a Christian or not. One, I would think that the Christian thing to do would be to help. You know what I'm saying? It would be to help. But I guess that because I was not a Christian, everybody was thinking that, oh, she's a devil worshiper now, and you can't let her in your home. And I don't know what these people thought that I was going to do. Honestly, I do not know what people thought that I was going to do in their homes. But I am not a disrespectful person. I never have been. And when I tell you it hurt my soul to no end, knowing that people that so-called claim to be my family and loved me so much would allow me to live in my car or on the street and fend for myself and not help me to find a way, especially when I was in a position where I was willing to give something. I had a bit of money coming in from my deferred comp when I worked for the state in New York. So, like I said, I'm making some breakfast. So I'm sorry. I don't want y'all to see my back. But my biggest thing is maintain a sense of boundaries. I do not know if that is going to be good or bad, having that there. I don't want the light to be too bright. I'm sorry, y'all. That probably is better. You have to stand up for yourself. And because I've always been the kind of person that's been more on the meek side or timid side, I'll say, when it comes to, the light is so freaking bright, when it comes to expressing myself, I guess people just kind of got the idea that they didn't really have to, that I would just take anything basically, that I would just accept any kind of behavior. And I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what people thought. But I'll tell you what, it hurt. It really hurt. And so when my auntie called me, she basically, was just asking, how am I doing? Am I still in Florida? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm good. I'm not in Florida anymore. Well, where are you now? And I was like, I'd rather not say. My thing is, I haven't heard from you since 2021. Now all of a sudden you are hitting me up out of the blue and you expect me to just talk to you all casually, like we just got off the phone, like, and we've been talking for like the last, couple years. Nah. I had to let her know how I felt when it came to her, when it came to the family. And I basically let her know, and I don't care if she passes it on, that I don't consider y'all family anymore. I just consider y'all as being people that I happen to be related to. Because if I care about you and I love you, and I'm saying that we're family, and I do this the same, it's like with friends, I'm going to stay consistent with you as a friend. And yeah, I know that everyday life happens, okay? I know that. But we're literally flesh and blood family. We're supposed to be, we share the same DNA. And you're going to tell me that life got in the way so much that through the last 3 years, you couldn't find any kind of time to hit me up to see how your niece is doing? That's some bullshit. Let go of whatever does not serve you. And I pretty much ended the conversation with, the fact that I am open and willing to start over because I do still love you. And I'm sorry for going back and forth like this, y'all. Like I said, but I'm hungry. I have to eat. I do still love them, and I would be willing to start over. But there has to be some kind of acknowledgement for everyone's behavior, whoever, and I'm saying this mainly for her. Like, I'm doing this with you because this is our conversation. This is not a group conversation. So anybody else that ends up talking to me, they're going to get that same smoke, okay? Because I'm not the same person, and I'm not willing to tolerate things that I have gone along with in the past. I say, I've always been that person to reach out, even when I don't hear from you for a while. I've always been a person to maintain the lines of communication, to keep things open. And I say, you know what, I'm just tired of it. And when I got to the point where I was like, I'm going to stop because I can't do one-way relationships anymore, that allowed me to see who was really in my life to be in my life and who was not. And once I started to see how things with family, I was like, I'm good. Now, I did this video on my Divination with D channel. I'm going to have to do it over because I had to take it down. But I did a video on my Divination with D channel, and that's D-E-E. And I was talking about, the title was, Is Blood Thicker Than Water? Because y'all know that whole saying, oh, blood is thicker than water. Most people that say that don't even know the whole goddamn quote. And if they knew it, they would not say it in the manner in which they say it. Like, your blood DNA means more than anything else. And that's not the case. what that quote is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Meaning, if I make a covenant with you as a friend, and y'all know y'all have people in your lives that are like this, that you feel like you are so tight with them that you start calling them your brother or your sister or your auntie or your mom or your cousin, or you know what I'm saying, and you consider them as blood, and you say that they become family to you. That pact, that covenant that you make with that individual becomes stronger than the bond that you share with someone that is of your same DNA, which is the water of your mother's womb. The DNA that you share with somebody. And it means more because you can choose who you want to be tight with, be a friend with. Can you choose who you are related to? So when people use this quote, when you use this quote, understand what you're saying. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. And so blood being thicker than water is knowing that when you make those pacts with somebody, and this is what I had to tell her, is that, you know, I have family. I have people that are real family to me. Friends that I have made and been friends with over the years that have reached out to me, that have actually helped me, that have seen me through some of the toughest times thus far in my life. They are family to me. You guys, I just happen to be related to, of no fault of mine, because can't choose who you're related to. And y'all haven't shown me to be true family of what everybody says family's supposed to be. But then everybody wants to always be like, oh, you know, you got to watch out for them because they family. Like, y'all put family so much the fuck up there. Family be some of the first ones that'll fucking hurt you and stab you in the back. Word. So, my thing is, I told her I'm no longer at liberty to be in that same position, tolerate the same things that I was tolerating before. I'm no longer doing that. Either you're going to have a straight up true relationship with me, or you're not. And if not, then guess what? I'm good, because I didn't been dealing without you in my life thus far for the last 3 years since I became homeless. It ain't gonna mean nothing to me. But she did apologize and said that she would like to, you know, start over, which I said, you know, I'm willing to do that. You know, I don't have any hatred in my heart. I just needed it to be known what I felt, because I just felt like it was very out of pocket for me to have not heard from you in the whole 3 years, and now all of a sudden, out of the blue, you hit me up. And this is only because I've been in touch with other people in the family over the last couple of months. So it really was not a coincidence that I got that call from her. I hate this. I'm trying to take this stuff out. But I got that call from her. We're just going to see, you know, we're just going to see what the real deal is going to be with that. Hold on, I need to wash my hands. We're going to see what the real deal is, because, you know, you get to a certain point in life and you go through so many different things, and life will show you stuff. Life will show you who people really are. And when you come to really know who you are as a person and you gain strength in who you are, you don't be afraid to walk alone. Trust me, I'm not afraid to walk alone. I've had to walk alone even before this. I've been that person that has, if you want to so-called say, been the oddball, or the person that's, never been afraid to dance to the drum of my own, dance to the beat of my own drum. There you go, I had to say it right. And so I know that I've been looked at as always that, different person. I've always felt that from the time that I've been younger. And the older I get, the more I embrace that girl, that person, that woman. The more I embrace who she is. And I feel good about who she is, because she a bad bitch. She ain't afraid to do her own thing, and she's not really concerned about the things that other people think of her. What matters most to me is my own opinion of myself. And if I don't feel comfortable with being able to look myself in the mirror every day, if I can't do that, then I just need to rethink what I'm doing. Really. But living for other people's opinions and stuff like that, you just have to know, seriously, when to cut people off and who deserves your energy and who does not. And do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to let go of individuals, people, places, and things that do not serve you anymore, because for real, it literally is going to be and feel like a fucking weight tied around your ankle and you being tossed into the fucking sea. It's not worth it. And I'll be damned if I'm going to give up my time and let people rent that kind of space in my head when you actually could care less about who I am, and you show it by your actions. People can say whatever the hell it is that they want to say, but I'm going to tell you, the biggest indicator of what a person feels about you is their actions towards you. And that's in any situation. Any situation. People show you what they think about you by the way that they treat you. And I try to be very aware of how I treat other people, because sometimes it's not even a thing of treating someone the same way that you get treated when it's like a negative situation, because you don't want to match energy. You want to rise above it. If somebody is treating you negative, then you don't want to expend your energy on that person doing the same thing. Cut them bitches off. Let them go. Let them go. Do not exert your energy in a place that is not going to benefit you. Matching energy for energy. Unless it is positive, we only doing positivity. So if they don't have positive energy to give back, do not try to match it. It is not going to benefit you. You don't want to put yourself, what the hell? I'm sorry, y'all, I'm trying to get a spatula. You don't want to put yourself in a place where you're at a deficit. We trying to do surplus. Okay? Can you say surplus? And if you're resonating with that, put surplus in the comments. We only doing surplus. Okay? Because we ain't got time for all that. All the other stuff. Anyway, I know I've been back and forth. And I apologize, but I have to get myself something to eat. I got another interview today, y'all. So I'm getting myself together. No, they're not going to see this. I love this top, though, by the way. I'm going to put my sweater on over top of this. But I just needed to share this with you guys because it may be encouraging for someone. And like I said, I'm on the road to recovering from being homeless, and I have this opportunity, you know, that I've been given from a friend. And when I tell you, I absolutely love this person because it has been so tremendously helpful. I don't know how I would truly be able to do things if it wasn't for this person offering me the kind of assistance that they are. Because where I was living before, I can't even go into, I don't even want to go into saying how bad it was. It wasn't the best circumstance for me to be in. It was stressful. It was pretty stressful. And out of respect for the friend who was related to the person that I was staying with, I'm not going to go into any detail, but she knows how stressful it was for me being there. She really, really does. But again, I'm just here to, you know, give y'all that encouragement. If it is something that you know is not benefiting you, do not be afraid to let go of what does not serve you. Please give me a like if this video resonated with you. Subscribe to my channel if this video resonated with you, and hit your notification bell so you know when I do another video. And leave me a comment below. Put surplus down there if that is all you are for, and you know that you about having nothing but what's going to add to your life. We're not doing anything that's taken away for 2025. We are trying to have everything come into our lives that adds to who we are and what we are about. Thank you guys for coming to my channel, and I hope that this definitely helped and resonated with somebody. Nguvu. And I say Nguvu, it is Swahili, and it means power. I prefer to say that instead of Ashe, because I think that people just kind of say or Ashe, not even knowing what it means. I know what Ashe means, and it's not like it's anything bad, but it's from a religious Yoruba saying, and I'm not part of Yoruba religion. So I say Nguvu because it's another way still of saying power. So I will talk to y'all later.